Hello, 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 ladies and gelatins. Welcome to, oh my gosh, it's been like a week and a half since streaming because life, and I'm honestly really glad to be back. I've missed you guys. I've missed the games. I've missed the life. Hello, hello, Feather Dust. Oh, great to see you. Hey. Yeah, do I remember what I was doing? Oh, yes, I do, actually. So remember, yeah, the last thing I did before I ended this stream was I tried to look up where this thing was, and turns out if you open the thing in the journal, it tells you. But oh, that's a field guide. It's not the same thing as the journal. Where's the journal even? I don't even know where the journal is. Either way, it's in. It was in Kowloon 4, I think. Let me double check real quick because I literally wrote it down. So yeah, it's in Kowloon 4. Oh, case log. It's in the case log. But like, it doesn't tell you in the actual thing, so I don't feel bad at all about this. So, anyways, we're going to Kowloon 4. I don't think I'm already at Kowloon 4. It's definitely nice to know that I don't have to just run around and try to figure out where to go from scratch. I don't know if I mentioned that was my microphone still broken last time I streamed? Because I fixed it. Okay, so he's somewhere around here. Let's go find this bad apple. I don't even remember why we have to find him, but I know that once I talk to him, I'll figure it out. Oh, he was super hard to find. Oh, wait, no, that hurts. Stop. Huh? Don't say such selfish things. You're talking out of your ass. What now? Don't lie to me. You called me a has-been hacker, didn't you? No, it wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything about you. Kotka! Oh wait, hold on, my mouse is on the screen. Is that Hugo from the Zaxxons? But please help. I was just trying to help out Nokia by getting this has-been... Okay, so you did. Has-been hacker to join us, but then, well, this happened. What? Hey, Kotka, Hugo, help! A has-been hacker, eh? We'll need to change with the times, too, I suppose. You're gonna stand up for that little shrimp? He was mocking us hackers. So what? What if that little shrimp, what that little shrimp blurted out is enough to hurt your pride, then I guess your pride is pretty easily hurt, don't you think? What are you talking about? Now you're mocking me too? I could easily smash a pathetic poser like you to pieces. Come on, let's go. I don't care if they call you a living legend. That's just a load of hot air. Okay, let's do it. Bring it on. This guy doesn't even have, like, an actual face. This guy's got, like, the classic, oh, I'm an NPC, so you can't really see my eyes, because I don't matter. Like, yeah, buddy, you think you're gonna do anything? I guess this is gonna show off how strong our friend is. I mean, not our friend. Is he our friend? I honestly don't know. Either way. Oh, cool man is gonna die. Yeah. Oh no, asleep. I should have healed you. Because that would have probably been really good, actually, to just do that instead. Hold on, do we have healing on that? No. So, you know, we'll just hit them all. Give him the old razzle dazzle. Okay, that barely did anything, but that's fine. Oh, also, he barely did anything. Wait, hold on. I thought we were going to see how, like, super OP this guy is. But no, apparently not. Don't sleep. Come on, I need your 25%. You just, take 25% off. And I can heal QB, but like, I kind of just want... Do we have anti-sleep somewhere? In my pocket. I'll probably just kill this thing, actually, because it's really annoying. Anyways, here's a Wonderwall. So, let's see. Oh, let's just use the anti-sleep now. Probably have one somewhere in here. Nope. Oh. Sleep recovery. Yeah, we have 24 of them. Pretty reasonable. Alright. Oh, neat. Okay. Slap. Oh, okay. So that's what's been happening. I see they're gonna always get their bonuses here, but I'm not. Yo, Roopsticks, what up, what up? Blackberry flavored. Again, telling you I don't have a flavor. I'm not delicious. But blackberry, honestly doesn't sound that bad. Wait, no, don't you dare. Oh, thank you. Hail Hydrate. A Warn tool. Neat. Cool. And hey, Gold, how you doing? Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Let me see if I can drink this tea or if it's still too hot. We're gonna try this real quick. Oh, you know what? Let's do it during the animation. Do both. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just need to hit the XA button. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. Oof. Oh, that's good though. Anyways, so speaking of things for the stream, now that we have a couple people here, I will be saying this again and I will be posting about this on the Discord as well. But since I am now finished with classes and because I now have other events going on, I'm going to be changing my stream days again. Now, not by, I mean, both of them, yeah, but like, it's not crazy. The times are gonna be exactly the same. It's just, I'm gonna be changing, instead of Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm gonna be Monday, Wednesdays. And this is gonna start on this Monday when we're gonna get back to our Phantom Dust. So this is very important to mention because honestly, there's too many events that are happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And like, I don't wanna miss events, but I also super don't wanna miss streaming. So we're gonna do that because apparently no one likes to have events on Mondays. So Mondays are always gonna be like totally chill for streams. So it should be good. And 2 other days I really have off. Well, I mean, it seems like, Gold, you don't really have days off for the most part. Your schedule, no matter what, always seems to be anti whatever my stream schedule is. So we lose some, we lose some. Yeah, your work schedule is scuffed. I'm not surprised. Too hot, you're here to drink or drinks. Yeah, well, actually here, for some reason here in this city, it's actually been like, okay, 2 days ago it was hot. 2 days ago it was so hot, I was having like weird nightmares. Okay, not even nightmares. It was just like, you know fever dreams? That basically was just happening because it was just that hot. I was having just the weirdest dreams. But today it's actually not that bad. It's actually like nice fall or spring weather, I would say. That's not gonna do a lot. Let's just give him the old razzle dazzle. The rizzle razzler. It's not a lot, but it ain't much, but it's honest work. We're just gonna keep using the big one here. It's fine. Sorry, the hour got cut down again. Oof. Oof. That is brutal. Sorry to hear that. These are your newest mods in your section. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I can't wait to look at those. Actually, I'm gonna take a peek right now. Since I can kind of almost, pretty get close to autopiloting. No, not Holy Light. Shining Laser's the one we want for both of them. It's like, oh, I could heal everyone, or I could just there. See, look, even with the cross. Okay, let's check out Discord. Where you at, bruh? Ooh, oh, whoa, okay. First of all, immediately loving the color for like a purple Dino Dragon guy. Also, the fact that he's sound based, so he's got speakers instead of like rocket launchers or something, and then like some weird ghost flames with his higher form. I'm here for that. I am very here for that. Though I will say one thing, which isn't a bad thing. The color scheme, literally because the first thing I immediately saw was like purple, white, and yellow, immediately made me think of Spyro the Dragon. Which is honestly pretty great. Like, I'll be honest, if this is Spyro's like older brother, I'm here for that. Spyro's badass brother. A Digimon. Or like, maybe it's Spyro's persona. Hold on. Can you, if you're already a dragon, can you have a fursona? Also, is it a fursona if there's like, cause it's scaly, but like, let's like call it person who has a non-furry fursona. Is it still fursona without fur? I feel like I'm not up to date on the lingo, which is a shame, but that can be fixed. The other one is, I love the like shape Whoa, okay, hold on. I love everything about the second one too. Impmon, Punkmon, Loudmon, Heavy Metal Dramon. Now, if that isn't one of the best names, one of the most fitting names for that, that's incredible. You know, that did almost about the same as a normal thing would have done. That's a great name. That's perfect. The Impmon, I'm kind of surprised because we already have an Impmon. It's better you're here than go learn welding. Yeah, no, definitely. Welding is honestly still definitely very, very much in demand. That's the word I'm looking for. People are still absolutely in demand for welding. This is the new Evo line. Oh, that's what. Oh, I get it now. Oh, the case. So it's literally based off Impmon. I always thought it just had the same name, but no, that makes way more sense. I'm here for that. That's honestly super cool. I love it. And the other one, yeah, I love the other one also. I love I adore the bee color scheme. I've always been a fan of that, but I love the hollow force field shenanigans. And then when it turns into like a spaceship with like little drone friends for one of it, and then it turns into a person. Because of course, this is classic Digimon, but I love the texture on like the wing cape for her, or gender doesn't matter, female shape. Like, that's really cool. Plus like the cannon at the end of the hair. Now for like a human, that would hurt. For a Digimon, physics isn't real. With a fan too, love the color scheme. I'm here for it. I love it. I love Digimon so much. Like, it's always crazy. So this is the power of Yugo from the Zaxxons. He's on a whole different level than me. Now I'm pretty sure I'm the one who kicked your ass, buddy. You have the ability to change, to improve. If you want, you can visit the Zaxxon Forum. Our door is open to everyone. Yo, is this guy like... This guy's sniping. This guy's sniping our hopefuls. We want more tamers, not more Zaxxons. We don't trust this guy. I think he means well, but like he doesn't understand the consequences of his own actions. It's true. Welding will always be an in-demand thing, that's for sure. Like, because the fact is, yeah, okay, sure, we have robots that weld, but we have robots that weld in extremely specific scenarios, in extremely specific places, in extremely specific ways. Welding as a profession is always going to be like, all right, so I got this really weird shape that's in this really weird place, and you're going to have to go through, like, you're going to have to crawl to go get it. Like, there's always going to be stuff like that. Plus, you know, if we eventually manage to get like Starfleet in our lifetime, then you could absolutely be one of the, like with welding, you could be one of the first people working on one of those starships. They will always need those. In those tunnels. I forget the name of the tunnels. Free tunnels? Something like that. Something. They like gave it a name, and I can't even remember it because I haven't seen Star Trek in like 6 years now. Fun Beamon, Forge Beamon, Vespamon, Queen Beamon. Yes. Oh. I like the Fun Beamon. He's just fun. Just very fun. That's great. Yeah. Oh. I love the design so much. Tell me, why did you join her rebel team? Huh? Why? I suppose because Nokia's honest? I like Eden. Actually, to be honest, it's more than that. I'm a complete Eden fanatic. I hate what Eden has become. So I wanted to do something about it, but I had no idea what I should do, or what. I was lost. Nokia's protecting Eden and the Digimon in her own straightforward and honest way. When I saw this, I felt like a fool, like I needed to do something, anything. So I decided I'd help Nokia with her simple, honest approach. See, we can all work together. Huh, speak of the devil, getting a call from Nokia. I've got to go and take this. She's gonna get so many fans. Doesn't look like we can stop her. Yeah, I told you. Kotka, I have a favor to ask you. Can you please protect her? Nokia, I mean. Yeah, like, do you have any idea how many people have asked me that? About going, can you guys hear that dog? No way. Can you hear that dog barking in the background? Because if so, like, listen, he's loud. He is 4 floors down outside. But he is the loudest little fluff ball ever. And I don't know, the owners are clearly not even attempting to train anything about speak because, like, he just goes outside and is just, like, constantly barking. Constantly. And they take him outside, like, for half the day, I swear. Like, literally, he was out there barking his little head off at 11 p.m. And he, like, sets off other dogs in the area, too. Like, it's an adorable dog. I'm not happy with the owners. I know they could do better. But in that case, if y'all can hear that, I'm gonna close the windows because luckily it's not that hot today, so I'll take care of that real quick for y'all. Let me just do this and not accidentally throw my controller on the ground. But like, for reals, I thought I was losing my mind with this dog. But no, it's not just me. It's like, it's literally just super loud and like, no, I don't know. Has no one said anything? I have no idea. I have no idea. Like, it's basically like, have you tried trying? That's the throne? Oh, is that how that works? Oh, I can see, yeah, if I zoom in, I can see Queen Digimon. It looked like a spaceship. Yeah, give me another picture. We're being led on a wild goose chase. But please be ready. Next time we meet, we will be enemies. Why? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Man, that's a living dog. Yeah, no, exactly. But it's really like, have you tried trying? Like, as far as I can tell, that dog owns them. That dog is clearly smarter than its owners. Like, literally, when they want to take it inside, I've seen them. Like, as soon as it's time to go inside, they, like, have to, like, trick the dog and, like, they try to chase it and grab it and pick it up. And I'm like, oh my god, you guys. Guys, are you serious? And the dog's just like immediately like, oh cool, playtime. I'm just gonna keep running away from you guys because it's super fun for the dog. And I'm like, nice. Crazy. Ooh, oh yeah, that's a great view of that. That's some great card art there. I love that. Let's hook here for that. He asked you to protect her? At first, the case was just to hinder her activities, wasn't it? That boy is confused. From what I'm hearing from your story, it sounds like his feelings for Eden and his sense of duty are just teenage angst. Well, that's good. Most people are not moved by mere words. The possible events of the future should propel you forward. Anyway, the boy paid us our fee, honest and proper that. He may be a little confused, but he was raised right. Actually, it's probably because he is so well raised that he is confused. Yeah, that's clearly the brother. Memory up! Oh my god, my favorite thing. You managed to attract quite the diverse group of people. You don't know how rare that is in a detective to have that trait. It's rare in a people. Alright, give me the memory up. I'm gonna eat it. I'll put more stuff soon. Okay, hold on. Let's find out where to go next. Apparently your friend is moping around the K Cafe again. I suppose it's a tough age. All right, first we're gonna go to Digilab. And yeah, no, I'm working on thesis stuff, so I did not do any idling with the game, so there's nothing new here. Except for this, I'll just keep trying to get more, you know, those awesome USBs. Okay, let's see if we can put anyone else in our party. Because we have a lot of space now. We have 9 Memory. Wait. Yeah, 9. Okay. Who we got going on here? Did you go to Terrormon? Kind of. We want to get Antilamon with this guy. Are you even close to Insect? Oh, you kind of are. Let's just find like a small one. A Digimon? Maybe. Chompy! It can't fit in the party. Chompy can't fit in the party. Maybe a Digimon. Maybe the Galmon. No, let's take the Digimon. Digimon sounds good. Alright, 2 party. I literally had to go back to get the thing to grab him again and just be like, cool, go to party. Here you go. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, like, yeah, there's no more Digivolution for you. No more Digivolution for you. And also none for you, which is fine. It's just you. We need to wait and figure out if we can get any of these. Anyways, in the meantime. And their novel arts. Ooh, I'll take a peek at that next time I'm in like a battle. Or in the K Cafe. I could probably have taken the elevator. It's kind of too late now. Cafe. Man, you know how you know you have ADHD when you're like literally go halfway up the stairs and you completely forget what you're doing. Yeah, What to do? God, how long have you been there? Looks like your many years of experience as a detective has made you a master of stealth. Years? That can't be right. What am I worrying about? Damn it, how could you tell? You're too good at the detective stuff. Well, maybe it's better to ask you about this anyway. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna solve this one on my own. Okay, I guess that means he put a case downstairs. He's about to find out. Yep. Flowers for Sakura. Yepperdoodles. Your girlfriend will be getting out of the hospital soon, and you want to give her a present? Kyoko, keep your voice down a bit. Sakura, she's not my girlfriend yet. Oh, not yet? What on earth does that mean? Well, well... Look, if you want to give her a present, just give her whatever you want. I'd like to get something a girl would like. Could you help me choose something? You know you have to pay for this if it's an official case, right? That's okay, I just wanted to have the best possible present. How do you have money? Oh, he has a part-time job, I guess. What part-time job did we get him? I don't even remember. Well, I mean, she's getting out of the hospital, that's all. Don't you think you're taking this a bit too far? Jeez, give it a rest already. I know you're a detective and all, but stop constantly analyzing every little thing for once. It's a personal rule of mine not to take on a case unless I completely understand it. But okay, I suppose I can make an exception, just for now. Yeah, something a girl would like. Yeah, really narrows it exactly, right? I'm like, how about something Sakura would like? Whoa, she's a girl, but like, is that's all you see her as? She is girl. You don't know anything about her hobbies, interests? No, she girl, but you're like in love with her, but you don't know anything about her. Like, I get him feeling uncertain, I totally get that, but still. Right, she could have Gunpla. We don't know. I need money in order to buy the present, so I'll get a part-time job. I heard some good haunted spots outside of Eden. Oh yeah, he did with the haunted picture thing. I'll still need your help. He's still working in ghost photography. Well, I guess that's fine. So we're looking for something a girl would like. Sorry, but I stopped thinking like a girl a long time ago, and you're too worldly, so that leaves us with a bit of a problem. Oh, they had to say that because they don't know if my character is a boy or a girl. Like, they don't know. How about something Sakura would like? In this situation, I'd say you should ask your feminine friends. Your feminine... You know, honestly, like, yeah, sure. Like, I get it. I'm not very feminine, but like, what if someone who is feminine playing as a girl in this game, like, wouldn't they be like kind of insulted? Yeah, I would ask Yuko. She's not really the type. She's naive and probably wouldn't care about what kind of a present it was, I'd say. Okay. Nokia, perfect. She's probably not really that kind of person, but at least she'll try her best. At least that's how she seems to me. They say love goes... See, oh, and that's a present that would work for people regardless of gender. Cut to someone covered head to toe in pink. It could happen. Like, there was a pink shirt in there. I could have been wearing this very pink shirt. It's actually totally bonkers. But yeah, anyways, a dessert would be great because everybody loves dessert. And if they don't, then that's them as a person and has nothing to do with, again, gender, which, what does that have to do with gifts? Oh, I opened the thing on my phone. Oh my God, look at that art. Look at that art. Oh my God, that's so cool. If y'all ain't on that Discord, y'all should definitely check out the Discord. It's on my channel and it's some beautiful Digimon art. I super recommend it, and apparently means I need to get back to reading that comic. Apparently there's gonna be more chapters for me now, which is good. I don't mind waiting a little while to get a couple more chapters and binge them a little bit. It does depend on the dessert, but like, it would not be hard to figure out what someone's favorite dessert is if you've like ever gone outside with them and gotten like gone to a cafe or anything, ever. Which again, you'd think he would know anything about the girl he's supposedly in love with. Dude, I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about Heavy Metal Dramon looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! Straight up. Like, but again, I'm here for that. I'm so here for that. I think she's in Shinjuku right now. How do you know? Do you have a tracker on everyone, Kyoko? You know, I wouldn't put that past her. She probably does. Go and ask for her opinion on a girl's present. Peace. Time to Shinjuku. Shinjuku. Just gotta find Nokia. Where you at, girl? Oh, we should call her on her Nokia. Which no one has anymore, but you know. You know, once upon a time... Wait, why are there people with... Oh, did you want something? Oh, we can ask another random girl. Looking for a present to get the girl? Capturing the heart of a fair maiden or whatever. Hearing that kind of crap just makes you think, whoa, back up, 100% turn off. JSYK? Wait, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm actually online, I know. It's great. I'm gonna be changing my stream schedule so that I can be like significantly more active. But to be fair, last week I was literally just not in the city. So yeah, no, it's good to be back for sure. But seriously, what does JSO? Just so you know. I feel like I should have known that, but I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Usually I just see FYI, which is the same thing. Can't read that as you suck. To be fair, she might as well be saying you suck. What's up? Is there something burning question you desperately need to ask me? Why did we even talk to the other non-Nokia girl? You're looking for a present for a girl? Do you have any more information than that? Thank you. A girl's present? But Kotka, why are you asking me about this? OMG, you like someone, don't you? This game really did not plan any of its dialogue for the female character, which is fine, but I think, you know what? Kotka is canonically gay now. This is fine. our main character is lesbian. I'm down with this. Honestly, I'm going with this. Yeah, we do like someone. And this game actually being developed. It's very early 2000. Oh yeah, but like for reals, I think people really still just say FYI. I don't remember that. But you already have me. Wait, is that why? But since you can't have me all to yourself. Yes. You know what? Actually, I'll ship it. I want to ship this main character in Nokia. I'm here. Let's ship it. Shipping it now. It's in my head. Since you can't have me all to yourself, you need to find someone else. That's probably it. I guess I'm just too intimidating for most guys. Not a guy. But if no one ever gets close to me because they're afraid, not a good sign. But Kotka and me, we aren't like that. As rebels, we all share the same goals, the same ideals. We have a special relationship that can overcome any obstacle. Yep, canonically gay, it's happening. A romance is occurring. This is the romance option. I mean, not option. You know, that's totally valid. A lot of the dialogue was... They definitely planned the story. The story was definitely planned. Some of the dialogue is questionable, but honestly, it just adds to the charm. They almost look related. No, they have totally different eye shapes. And chin shape? No, the chin's the same. Totally different eye shape. Eyebrows are almost the same. They do the same color hair, which is pretty rare, but you know, maybe it's just because they like each other so much that like, you know, maybe Nokia likes us that much that she copied our hair. We don't know. Yeah, oh really? Oh, I didn't know you have been a professional game localizer. That's really cool. Brushed and underpaid. I mean, underpaid, I'll guarantee that. Oh, hey. Oh, nice. You do tarot? Cool. That's honestly pretty cool stuff. Like, yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah, because we... Oh, were you here for when I played, oh, no, maybe not. Like, Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. That's a tarot game. It's really awesome. You should definitely check that out. If you haven't already. This game's dialogue's on the fly. Oh, yeah, no, this game was definitely on the fly. Right? On translations being... It's true. But, you know, again, it just adds... For me, it adds to the charm. But also, you're right. Thinking about, like, people being underpaid for this, that is probably the painful part. The painful part is not paying people enough. Was that the present for a girl? You came to the right place. I happen to be an expert on the matter. When it comes to when if comes to presents for girls, you can't go wrong with accessories. Accessories. You know what? I should have known. Look at Nokia. Like, literally 4 necklaces, 5 bracelets. I mean, I was still kind of hoping to search. Girls eat, sleep, and breed accessories. They're a little pricey, but what about a necklace from Vivian's? Let's discuss it back at the office. Wait, hold on, I spoke. It's so weird when my character sometimes has a line, because I almost always don't, but then randomly I get a line, and it's super weird, and I don't know what kind of voice to give myself. A necklace, not bad. I think anything over $1,000 would hurt a high school student's wallet a bit too much. Yeah, the price is one thing, but honestly, rather than getting her something so girly, I think it would be better to give her something romantic. Present that shows I put some thought into it. She has rejected you already. This is, ooh. Discord exploded again? What happened? Happened on a Discord. Nokia. Oh yeah, you know what she does? She needs a few more pins. How many more? Like about 100 more. A romantic present. I know I said I wouldn't ask too many questions, but I have one for you now. What are you talking about? You know she's just getting out of the hospital. Why are you so concerned with getting her such an amazing present? He's gonna confess. Yep. This is a chance for me to tell Sakura how I feel. Tell her how you feel. And what exactly would that be? Well, you know, that I love her. Love? Love? You like this Sakura girl? Of course I do. Why else would I want to tell her how I feel? See, but why do you like her? Oh my god. Kyoko. I respect this. Well, I don't really know. I guess I can't leave her and I want to be with her. I'm the only one who can protect Sakura. I'm Ryota, the only one who could protect you, Sakura. Oh my god, Kyoko. You're so mean. I'm the only one who can protect you, Sakura. I'm the only one who can protect you, Sakura. Wait, hey, stop that. Stop saying that. Stop it. Enough already. That's it. Now do what I hired you to do. Kyoko.
Bye, Rubesticks. Thanks for stopping by. It was a pleasure as always. See you again in the near future.
I mean, I feel like it's so anime always is like an exaggeration, but it's the same way like if you watch any show about like teenage life, like okay, even like you guys remember like iCarly or whatever, like that's not realistic. It's not realistic with how like high school and stuff look. Like no one's actually that funny, that dramatic, that whatever, but it's like based off of themes that are accurate. Like the confession culture is real, and like people being obsessed with people who they don't know or understand is legit. That's a real thing, and that's a problematic thing. Like okay, maybe not problematic, but I don't like it. I'm really not a fan of people being like, I love person, but not knowing anything about them, which is actually why like him wanting us to buy a present that's girly rubs me the wrong way, you know? Yeah, exactly. Would reveal his feelings as she finally a traumatic car crash at this rate. His timing is awful. It really is. But he likes here's the other thing though, like asking why you like someone. Most of the time you can't really explain it. It's just like a vibe. Like if you like I can generally speaking, like if you're like, oh, why are you friends with X, Y, or Z? Like I can say, oh, okay, I like hanging out with them, they're cool to talk to, blah blah, but that's just like a list of things. In reality, you just like have a vibe and you just kind of feel it, and it just feels right to spend time with a person. It just feels good. And like that's the case too with like crushes for the most part. But when you don't also know anything about them, then yeah, absolutely, Gold, that's the way you want to do it. I can't explain why, or just like, I just really want to get to know her. She's cute and I need to get to know her. But that's why like a romantic present is too much. He wants to confess his feelings to someone who he really is in a position where he just wants to get to know her. Yeah, just describing healthy relationships. My God. Healthy relationships here on this thread, on this channel, always, exclusively. We will always judge the unhealthy relationships, unhealthy friendships. We are here for the healthiest of the health, as much as possible. In an anime, heresy. Oh my God, is there any anime with a healthy relationship? Weirdly, I'm trying to think of one. The closest thing I can think of to an anime that has a healthy relationship is Spy X Family, and it's not really, because it's like not fully a relationship. It's wholesome, but it's not healthy because they're not actually. Does Atla count? You know? I'll count it, and then I'll absolutely agree with you, because both Avatar, both Avatar: The Last Airbender, the original, and also Korra had healthy relationships, and they worked out their problems, they talked about their feelings. You're absolutely right, that is a great point. But Japanese anime. So we'll count this. But now I'm also thinking if there's any in a Japanese anime, and it's actually really hard to think of any. Can't find one yet. Let me know if you do. We'll add it to a list of, hey, we should watch this thing. Cause like even, I don't know, okay, has anyone here seen Nana? No spoilers for no one. I'm not gonna spoil anything, we don't do spoilers, but if you haven't seen Nana, first of all, I highly recommend it, but it'll also break your heart. Like, it's amazing, it's adorable, it's like realistic, and it's actually like about adults, young adults, but adults doing adult things, trying to figure out how to like live in an adult world, how to like, it's a totally different kind of coming of age thing. Like, honestly, it's probably become one of my favorite animes. But it's extremely emotional. And it's really hard to watch sometimes because of how, like, real it gets. sometimes. But at the same time, that's probably what I'd say some of the most realistic relationships are in Nana, but I wouldn't say healthy, unfortunately, because part of the issue there is there's a lot of struggles. So not even sure what Japanese consider healthy. That's a good point. I mean, I'm sure it's different, but you know. Oh God, no, not those kind of gags. Oh, actually, okay, hold up. I just thought of one. I literally cannot remember the name of it, but it's like, it's hard. I think it's called something like It's Hard to Find Love as an Otaku. That one actually might be the closest to a healthy relationship that I've seen, and it's still not perfect, but it is as close as I've seen it. And honestly, I watched like half of it before I had to stop for a while because I wanted it to develop, but it just felt like the writers didn't want to develop the relationship further. But I loved the first few episodes of it. Trying to find love as an otaku. I'm gonna see if that's a. Oh yeah, it's literally called. It's wotakoi. Love is hard for otaku. Wotakoi. So WOTAKOI. I would actually also recommend that, but honestly, I would recommend that, and then like if you want to watch it to the end, you can watch it to the end, but like don't be surprised if you watch a couple episodes and you're just kind of like done, because that's what happened for me. But as far as I would say, it's also another adult anime, which is really rare because I've actually been looking for adult romance animes, because this is like a niche that is like not really filled. There's like Nana, which is still young adults. There's Wotakoi, which is, or Otakoi. Why am I even, I shouldn't be saying the wo because it's the other wo. Whatever, Otakoi. There's that, which is literally they're all working in corpo world, which is a thing. Yeah, there's so few adult anime to begin with. Kind of like Ghibli isn't for adults, but it's not childish, you know what I mean? Here's one I would definitely say for adult anime. It's not romance, but if you haven't seen Monster, that is absolutely on my top 5. Monster it's an adult anime in every sense of the word. It doesn't have any of the like classic anime trope shenanigans. None of it. It's set in Germany. And like it goes over like racial issues, like issues with morality in general. Like it is an incredibly deep and fantastic anime. Like I would recommend Monster so hard. And it was on Netflix. I don't know if it's on Netflix still. And like it's adult and it's adult without trying to be like hyper violence, because that's a thing that sometimes adult shows will do, is like they think, oh, like for example, The Boys. Okay, I like The Boys. It's totally messed up though, and that's part of the thing. And it's adult, but not in the way that I always want. Like it's a specific thing. I'm like, cool, if I'm in the mood for something like The Boys, I'm in the mood for something like The Boys. But like for anime, I want something more like Monster, something that's gonna give me like a psychological journey, a journey of introspection, a journey of actually like thinking about stuff. Yeah, I haven't seen the comics, to be fair, because I've heard exactly that thing, and I totally agree. Cheese Sweet Home. Oh yeah, that's actually, you know what? There you go. That's something that's healthy. And Cheese Sweet Home is one of the most adorable things you can read. And if you're learning Japanese, it's a great starter book. Boys, I didn't hate the cover if I still. Yeah. Monster, really, honestly, great to hear that the Spanish dub of Monster is good, because I watched it in Japanese with Polish subtitles, and actually that was really good too. So, but like seriously, for another adult anime, in terms of like, again, adult but not hyper violence, adult in that like it's psychological and like it makes you think, philosophical here. Monster is psychological. Legend of the Galactic Heroes is philosophical, and I really like it. Now, I've only watched the new versions of it. I've only watched the remakes because I really like the new art, a lot. Like, listen, I like some ancient anime art as well, but like, the new one is so pretty. It's really, really pretty. So, but like, that is some top-notch anime. You know, that's also a good point. Yeah, any movie or show with a healthy relationship, which honestly upsets me. It really upsets me that we can't have more healthy relationships, because I feel like almost no one gets examples of like healthy relationships in their life. Like, it's so rare to just be exposed to healthy relationships, and then now it's also not in media and whatever. Like, sure, maybe I'd say, oh, we just don't know what healthy relationships are, but that's not true. It's also why it messes it upsets me so much that we watch shows, and like, whenever I watch a show and there's a couple, I immediately like, ugh, it's basically Chekhov's gun right there. I'm like, could they do me one favor? Can they please not make the fact that someone's in a relationship one of the conflicts of the show? Like, can they just have a relationship and it's fine and they just deal with other things? Like, you can have things that test the relationship, but not to the point where you want to think about instability. I've had enough unstable relationship models in my life. I would love to see something where I'm like, yeah, you know, that's goals. I want that. I'm trying to think of other things that are goals. I really liked, okay, I did like the relationship that developed over time in The Good Place in terms of shows. But that was also one of the conflicts of the show, so can't say that's perfect either. I want something that's healthy from the beginning to the end, just the whole time healthy. I guess there is, so actually, yeah, you know what? Actually, that's one thing. In Nana, there is a couple that's a couple from the beginning and they're a couple till the end, and their relationship honestly seems pretty healthy. Like, it's not 100% perfect, but for the most part, it actually seems pretty healthy of a relationship. So it's like one of the friends of the main characters. So like, that's all I'm gonna say about it. But like, the fact that they're a side character, but they like, the relationship's just a thing that they have for the whole time, I like that. I think that's right, because like, I remember seeing that in Nana and being like, oh my god, really? Oh my god. And no, I have not watched Dot Hack Sign. It was the isekai thing. Oh yeah, so Legend of the Black Pictures, yeah, no, it's really, really worth it. Like, honestly, you can just start with the new one and just like watch the first season and see how it feels. You probably really like it if you liked Monster and you liked psychological shows in general. Like, you would like Legend of the Galactic Heroes, because like Dainui Tese, I can't pronounce Latin, sorry. La Femme Nikita. I don't know this one. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna write this one down for myself. I'm gonna open up another tab. I have literally like 1,000 tabs open on my phone right now, but like, I'm still gonna do this. La Femme Nikita. Because like, I'm looking for more wholesome romance shows too. Like, I'm sure that might not be a romance show, it might have nothing to do with it, but still. It doesn't work out, but everyone involved with it. Oh, okay, as long as it works out interestingly. If you ever thought you hated superheroes, you don't hate them as much as The Boys author. It's like a hit piece for people who don't exist. Oh, dang. Dang. The fact that that's what you could say on PG-13 is, oof, brutal. To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised. There are some people who really hate the genre of superheroes. And for similar reasons for like The Boys, they're like, no, you guys don't understand. Superman wouldn't exist. Superman, someone who's actually like purely benevolent, etc., wouldn't exist. But I'm like, I don't think that's true. I think you absolutely would have both. And I don't think it'd be like a classic superhero supervillain thing, but I think you would have like corpo shells. And I think you would have like corrupted people with power, but I also think you would have some people like, cause like for me, my if I had power fantasy would be to help people. Like, whoa. Do you like the fact that like when they had Baldur's Gate 3 in beta, they like had to beg people to play the evil line, like the evil plot lines, because people just weren't playtesting them enough, because we feel bad doing bad things. We just do. Like, it's one of the things that still gives me some faith in humanity. Okay, I have like medium faith in humanity at this point, because I've seen all extremes on all sides at this point. We're here, Destruction, Rising Stars comic. Oh, I'm down. For sure. I really do enjoy that. Yet another thing to add to my list. Okay, here's the thing, y'all. If any of you want to make sure I remember some of these things we're listing here, if any of you would like to write some of them down on my Discord later, feel free. I'll do my best to remember some of these, and some of them I already knew about, but like, I am probably not gonna remember everything. How do you like your faith? Medium. Medium rare. You know what? You know what, Feather Dust? Absolutely. I'm gonna say my faith in humanity is medium rare. Because like, does that mean it's like bad or good? No, it's just rare. Medium rare is literally perfect. I'm doing that from now on. That is exactly. Thank you for this gift of now I get to make a fun joke every time I talk about faith in humanity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone is welcome to join the Discord. I unfortunately still can't post in the... Oh wait, maybe I can. Hold on. I figured out how to do this. Okay. Okay, let's see if I get to it first. Let me do the Discord. Did it work? It worked! I did it! I did the thing! I did the thing I always have to ask other people to do. Yes, you're absolutely welcome. My faith's been under a small amount of fire. Yeah, it's been under a small amount of fire for about a medium amount of time. So, yes, thank you for confetti cannon. I'm gonna... This is for the gift. Medium rare, faith in humanity. Medium rare, yes! It's also like an MMO. This is, see, it has so many layers. It has so many layers. Feather Dust, you win the jokes for today. They're like wordplay. It's not even a joke. It's a joke, but it's wordplay. It's clever. It's also like makes you think. I like it. You win the prize for the day. Unless someone comes up with something better, but honestly, I kind of doubt it. But it's always possible. Never stop competing. Anyways, so I accidentally clicked a button, so I'm going to read a couple more lines of dialogue, though this conversation has been, mwah, ideal. My favorite kind. But he's an honest kid. We should definitely keep helping him. Well then. A romantic present. I think you need to go looking for a romantic friend of yours and ask their opinion about this. What do you think? Come for the game, stay for the chat. Yes, take this no humor. Oh, that's true. People do make that claim about Germans, and yet, wordplay. Because Germans do a lot of wordplay, though. Interesting. Or perhaps our stereotypes are outdated. Also possible. Yeah, right? Like, that's what I do. Like, I come here to play games, and then I end up getting caught in a beautiful chat with y'all, and everyone wins. So it's an outdated stereotype then. So, a romantic friend. I'm still gonna pick girls. Again, our character is gay now. Well, I think she's more passionate than one would expect, but she's not the romantic type. Why do you even give me the option? Exactly, you wouldn't think so, but I'd say he's quite the romantic. I think he's an Akihabara. He's... Oh, right, Arata. That's right. We could go and ask him about a romantic present. Oh my god, I bet he is. To be fair, I'd also ship Kotka with Arata. You know, never mind, she's bi. She's just bi. We're gonna end up in a poly relationship with Arata and Nokia. That's just what's gonna happen. Food, eat, write, stream. Hey, you know, as long as you're doing it in the right order, that's all that matters. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll have some more of my tea, which is called Fruit Love. It tastes kind of like banana. Like banana and orange and apple. It's actually quite nice. It's a nice little blend. Dog with transparent plastic. It might happen. Akihabara. Of course, he'd be in Akihabara. Blah, 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 Akihabara. I guess we're asking random people. You need something for me? Right. Dude, I've mentioned this so many times. I don't understand how he pees. I don't understand how he goes to the... How does he even put on his outfit? Like, 'cause how? I have so many questions. Transparent plastic, yeah, that's true. We don't really do it so much anymore. I mean, glass though, glass is good. And you know, we have lots of that and it's also, you know, less microplastic, so maybe that's better. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. You know what? I actually hadn't tried to pronounce your name from the beginning. Indecryptable. Please inform if you have a nickname or how I would pronounce your name if you want to say your name out loud. Appreciated. Please forgive my inability to pronounce things. Also, thank you so much for the sub. Here's another confetti cannon for that, that is a thing that I do. Romantic present. How do we know she's, oh right, that's the thing. I keep forgetting that like our character does this thing where like when we meet people, we just like assume who they are and like this is the narrator. This is what Kotka thinks this person is. We do them. Also, I love this guy who walked into me during this conversation, moved me to the side, and is now just like moonwalking in between us. Oh, I love games so much. Everyone goes to transparent plastic jail. I mean, yeah, that's just a display box. Why not, right? I see, romantic present. Oh yes, why not an invitation to an all-you-can-eat cake buffet at a nice hotel? Being able to eat your fill of sweets is every woman's dream. See, this woman's got it. She's got it. Yes, absolutely. Spanish pronunciation. Oh, then, inde. Oh, no, yeah, I have no idea. I took 2 Spanish classes. I never got past, like, I'll say a 0.5. And I still have no idea how to pronounce that. Which, you know, is kind of embarrassing. Tible. It's minimum tible is in. Creep tible. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop trying. I can hola, amigo. I can hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. That was kind of like, you know, the basics. I know random words, like jamon, because I like food. And of course, Sol and Luna, because, you know, Pokemon. I played Pokemon Violet in Spanish despite not knowing Spanish. It was an adventure because I was learning Spanish at the time. I was in the middle of Spanish. Like I actually started it before I started my Spanish classes. And then the Spanish classes went so slow it barely mattered. But like I was just like, okay, we're doing our best here. I struggled so hard. But it was honestly really fun. I used to just do that. I used to just play Pokemon. Exactly, that is exactly why. Like literally that's why I picked Spanish. And that's why I picked that game to stream in Spanish. I was just like, it's all coming together. I have to take a foreign language class. I'm gonna choose Spanish so that I can play the new Pokemon based in Spain in Spanish. That was like literally the whole reason behind it. Yeah, listen, Sweets is an amazing place to start this. Like, I'm here for that. Like, I'm here for, like, you want to start romance with Sweets? I'm down. That was a dating sim, probably the one character gets full points a week. Right? Listen, we're talking food here. Food's one of my favorite things. I'm down. Oh my god. Wait, seriously? Violet and Scarlet were the Spanish Civil War flag. Did Japan know? Did they do that on purpose? Oh god, we'll never know. That's crazy. Love language, chicken teriyaki. That is a good flavor. Or some Korean fried chicken. Yeah, I mean, they would have had to know, right? You think they do the research. That's fascinating. Cashew chicken. Oh, yes, love language. Pierogi. Oh, yes, pierogi. Especially since you can get pierogi in savory and sweet flavors. I'm here for it. Guys, you're making me hungry. Though to be fair, I actually just ate and I have leftover fries still, which are like loaded Korean fries with like nori and cheese, which is a really weird combo. I'm not sure how I feel about nori and cheese. I thought I ordered a different flavor, but apparently not. And what, sweet chili, but it wasn't like normal sweet chili. It was like Korean sweet chili type flavor. There was definitely like some gochujang in there. And a double cheese flavor, which is fine. The chicken was good. The fries were good too, but it could have been even better. Love language. I don't know what that is. Ooh, Feather Dust, can you tell me what this food is? I love learning about new food. Like a description and or a picture, I'm down. Dark chocolate, oh God. Well, I didn't have dessert yet, so. Actually, I got this dark chocolate, like, I found it like once in the grocery store like 2 months ago, and I'm still thinking about it. It was literally, it was chocolate-filled chocolate, and I know that's a thing that happens, but like, it was somehow the perfect level of dark where it was still delightfully sweet, but it was like also ooey gooey goodness and just like it wasn't too intense for sugar, and yet I was addicted. I also, there is this other bar of chocolate that I buy sometimes from the grocery store, which is filled with like chunks of pretzel. Like, so basically, yeah, the opposite. It's instead of a chocolate covered pretzel, it's pretzel covered chocolate. It's really good. It's so good.
Cheese noodles. That sounds fun.
So, wait, is that like mac and cheese or different? It's probably different than mac and cheese. There's also different kinds of mac and cheese. Some mac and cheese is good. Not all mac and cheese is good. Like, for example, yes, I know any American in this channel will kill me. I don't like Kraft mac and cheese. I just don't like the fake powder cheese. It's never done it for me. However, again, for the Americans, like Annie's white cheddar shells, incredible. Those are great. Kraft is just okay. I really don't like it. For me, it's very no. It's like, just doesn't even taste like cheese. It's like cheese concept. Cheese colored weird noodles. But the Annie's is good. Like, you can have a good mac and cheese, but I'll be honest, you guys want to know what the best mac and cheese is? Alfredo. Like, just spaghetti Alfredo. Linguine Alfredo. Like, literally, Alfredo is a cheese sauce, and it's like so much better. Make your own cheese sauce. True. Called the German mac and cheese. Softer textured real cheese. Oh, so actually good, you mean? Now I want to try it. I'll have to go back to Germany. Now I want to take a trip to Germany. Can't go to Germany right now. You know, once I'm allowed to leave the country again, I'm gonna make a list of all the things. Yeah, this dude is committed to the bit. Like, we were just like, oh yeah, let's play the game for a little bit. And then, all you can eat buffet? Gosh, let's all talk about food. You know, I agree with her. We have to find Arata. You know, I don't regret talking to her, even though apparently, like, she's not relevant. We did not see him here. I think we have to go to... Oh, wait. Oh, you've got a question for me? Why are you being so formal? Were we being formal? Allowed to leave the country? Yes, I'm in trouble. No, it's just how it works here. Where, like, if I'm applying for a residence permit, I can't leave until I get the residence permit. And unfortunately, due to staff being horrifically underpaid and like overworked, it can take over a year from application time to actually getting the card. And because I'm about to graduate, I have to apply from scratch again anyway, so the process starts all over again. So yeah, I am. You know what? It's funny you say I'm wanted in 12 countries, but I actually think I know people in 12 different countries who would want me to come visit them. So I am wanted in 12 different countries, but not the way you'd think. Yeah, I know, right? Yo, Poland be like that sometimes though. Like, unfortunately, one of the things about Poland is that, like, their bureaucracy is probably the slowest. But also what happened was a combination of things. There was, like, a change of bureaucracy right before the surprise war in Ukraine, and that flooded the system to absolutely ridiculous. Is it true that applying for a green card? Actually, I don't think so, but I actually have no idea what it's like to apply for a green card because I've never tried that. It's the same way, like if I talk to people here, if I talk to like Polish people about how hard it is to get a residence permit, they're like, oh my God, I had no idea. Because of course they don't know. They would never have to deal with that. You haven't seen I also haven't seen German bureaucracy. I've heard it's like, I have heard complaints about the bureaucracy in terms of like, you have to have like 500 million forms and do this and that and whatever, and like you have to follow the exact specific weird ways of doing stuff that's like totally arbitrary, but it's probably still faster than this. I bet you I would have had a residence permit faster. But again, being stuck in Poland really isn't the worst. It's all good. Said he was an Odinist, that's neat. I wonder if they would think it's cool. Oh yeah, it's way harder because I'm not from the EU. Like, the thing is, if I was from the EU, I wouldn't have to get a residence permit, like, at all. You just, like, tell them that you're here, and it's fine. Oh my God, who still uses fax machines? Japan still uses fax machines, to be fair. That I've heard. Heard that about Japan. If Germany still uses them, then yeah. All the Schengen benefits. Yeah, no, I get treated basically the same as people from literally every other non-EU country, which apparently is not that great. At least in terms of bureaucracy. Call the cops, tell them in there. Yeah, exactly. It's like super easy for you guys. I'm really jealous. But who knows? One day, maybe, if I stay here long enough, maybe they'll just, you know, give me the rights to do that too. It'll take a while though. Give me time. But again, like I said, being trapped in Poland isn't the worst. And at least like once I have like a proper full-time job and I apply, like I should be able to apply for like a 3-year residence permit. So then even if it takes a year, I'll still have like 2 years to be free and travel around. And who knows, maybe after that they'll fix they won't fix their system. But what if they did? What if they fixed stuff? What if things got better? Like, you know, you can always have some optimism in life, right? Right? So. Oh. You're looking for a romantic present for a girl. Yeah. Romantic. It's kind of old-fashioned, don't you think? Anyway, why are you specifically asking me this? 'Cause I'm shipping you. Huh? I'm a romantic? What are you talking about? Well, you're here at Kyoko's behest? I can't think why she would say such a thing. Romantic, you say? It's true, he does not get to. He lived 10 years. Yep. Oh, it's a hot minute. It's a long time. It's very hard. That's it. How about something like poison and a dagger? Actually, she probably would like that. What's with the face? It would be such a romantic present. Germany's either 8 or 5. Oh. What's the difference for 8 or 5? You know, like Romeo and Juliet? You've heard of them, right? I know about them, but it's one of Shakespeare's tragedies about the forbidden love of Romeo and Juliet. Romeo thinks Juliet's died, so he drinks poison and kills himself. Juliet's actually alive, and when she sees Romeo's dead, she takes a dagger and sticks it in her own heart. What do you think? Romantic, right? I don't know, there's just something touching about such a profound and dramatic gesture. Romantic present, and that's that. All right, let's do it. Let's buy her a dagger and poison. It's just a joke, just a joke. You're the one who labeled me a weirdo. I'm just getting back at you. Romantic present. How about a ticket to a theme park? Is that romantic? Have you never heard that memories are better than possessions? Ride the rides, see the parades, kiss underneath the starry sky. Girls like that kind of stuff, right? Who doesn't like that kind of stuff? Except for roller coasters. I don't like those. Those aren't my friend. I'm not a fan of roller coasters. I'll discuss it back at the office. Oh, we got teleported. Sweet. Oh yeah, my mouse is here. Juliet's dead. Romeo took the body? Nah. Nope. CPR? Drink the poison, save himself. Ding ding! Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the whole point was the poison she drank was meant to make it actually look like she was dead. I like kitty coasters, actually. Those are the only kind I like. You know why? Because you don't get the droppy feeling in your stomach. It's that what I don't like. I don't like the droppy feeling. It's very upsetting. I'm not a fan. But like going fast, sometimes spinning, less spinning over time. I'm like way more sensitive to spinning now. But like going fast is great. I like going fast. Unless it's in a car, then I don't like going fast at all. I don't trust people. But going fast on, like, you know, a track, I'm down. I'm gonna bring out a law and make it possible in 5 years if you do exceptionally good, integration 3 years. Oh wow, that's really nice of them. That's honestly really cool. Especially because really good integration probably means like what, like B2 or C1 German? Because usually integration is as a language thing, which makes so much sense. Because like if you speak the native language of a country, you've had to put in so much time and effort to do it, and like it takes away so many barriers and lets you understand so much more of the culture. Kiddie coasters are even funnier than fearing for your life. I like kiddie coasters. Hey, does those roller coasters have the safety bars? Yes. Oh my god, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like those either. I saw one of my friends actually, and my brother went on a roller coaster that like, it went upside down, but it only held you at your legs, which is terrifying. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, they both came back and like with white knuckles of just like grabbing onto the thing just in case. Yeah. No, like language barriers is like hugely difficult, and like it's a really tough issue for sure. And it's just like, yeah, if you can learn the language and integrate, then awesome, amazing. Things are gonna go much better. But if you're gonna have to struggle, but you still need, you know, money to live, especially because in the case of Ukrainians, they were refugees. So like, they didn't plan that ahead of time. Yeah, it's really tough. I'm surprised that a bunch of people went to a small little town, but maybe it's just a case of, you know, one person and then the people start shut up. Can't communicate with this language or English. That's really hard. Yeah. Mutual languages is really important. Not many will be able to achieve 3 years. Well, I mean, it's possible. It's technically possible. It's possible they could have started learning before. What level is required? Is it like B2 or C1? Because if it's C1, then yeah, that's gonna be, that might take more than 3 years, but it's possible. Yeah, exactly. Listen, more reason to get that German. Probably probably C1, right? Because I think you need B2 for something else, but I don't know what it is. So, do you hate the spinning saucer ride? Oh, no, I love that one. That one I actually love. For some reason, that one doesn't like trigger my nausea. So I enjoy it very much. I like the feeling of being stuck to the wall. Unless it's the one that does that and then also like goes up and down. No, if it just stays on the ground and does that, I'm here for it. No way sponging up. Okay, yeah, all right. Totally understand then. That just got sent to us. Yeah, I suppose it happens. Spinning saucer. Oh yeah, it's super fun. Yeah. Oof. Tough times, for sure. Yeah. Wow, going to a theme park, kissing under a starry sky, just as I thought. He's quite the romantic. What do you think? Should they enjoy a date at a theme park? I mean, she just came back from the hospital. Can she go on a roller coaster? A date. I feel like going on a date should be the next step. First, I'd like to get her a present that really grabs her. You sure do have a lot of conditions. I've actually been thinking, I'd rather the present wasn't too unusual. Something simple but elegant. Alright, now are we gonna talk to Yuko? Actually, you have a good point there. Simple but elegant is a bit ambiguous. Okay, I've got to go to my job. Please go on, I'll speak with you later. Huge arm with the gondola just whips you around in a huge circle. No, I don't like that one. Not a fan. It goes too high up. I don't like being high up without, like, listen, Gravity and I have an agreement, and the agreement is that I stay on the ground. And I'm happy there. I'm happy on the ground. I'm happy when my feet are touching the ground. I like it very much. Brazil has a big German language population. Does it? I actually don't know. I don't know about this. And is there a local Brazilian here? Well, V isn't here to weigh in on that, but maybe someone else here is from Brazil. Roller Coaster Tycoon ones in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Used to the death coasters? Or was that just me? It wasn't just me, I know it wasn't just me, but still. I played that game as a kid, and I very much liked breaking the rules of the game. It's probably bad. But you know, it's like in The Sims. If you want to make a graveyard, first you have to drown some Sims so that you can have a haunted house. Very important. It's true, V was also learning German. Haven't seen V in a while though, but that's because V also wants to play this game. So they didn't want spoilers. And I'm like, that's completely reasonable. So I hope we'll get to see more V when I finish this game. Or the other game. Honestly, either one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know this. Graveyard's popular with the previous generations of my legacy family.
I mean, yeah, that's also possible.
Seeing movement. Yeah, exactly. If they don't have windows, it's fine. Exactly. It's totally fine. As soon as I can see outside, everything's bad. Or feel the air and spinning at the same time. I'm just like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much for me. It's the third time he's done that. I guess I should be used to it by now, but I don't get why he keeps leaving us to do all the work. I mean, he's paying us. Something simple but elegant. She's not simple, but there's only one friend of yours who I think who could give you that kind of advice. You mean the girl who I wanted to talk to from the beginning because I think that her and Sakura are the most alike? Yuko? Looks like she's at Kamishiro right now. Please go and ask her about something simple but elegant. She should be able to tell you something useful anyway. Jellycat doing. Yeah, I probably would. In a go-kart. Because the thing is, I don't like cars. I do like go-karts though. Go-karts are super fun. Don't know the difference. Size, I guess. Closeness to ground, maybe. The fact that it's open air and I can actually feel what's going on around me. Oh, and bumper cars. I also like bumper cars. Bumper cars are great. Am I going? Kamishiro. Oh, it's in the internet. Back to the internet. Da, 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 da. Yeah, also different inertia. You're right. That's true. It's also, yeah, it's not the same kind of speed. It's a different kind of inertia. It's also like if you're controlling it, it's different. There's a lot of differences there. You know, I totally feel you. Like, there's a part of me that's like, oh man, I should totally play The Sims again. I should like go play it in Polish and learn even more things. But at the same time, I'm also just like, but I literally don't even have space on my computer right now. It's not even close. Now the explosions had to be installed in arcane order. Oh, expansions. Yeah, that's right. That's right, especially because back in those days, you could just take one CD and just take it to all your friends' houses because it wouldn't check online if like the game had already been used before. Still haven't seen a Digimon. There was a Digimon. We fought a Digimon. Crazy? I'm calling security. Okay. While our relationship may fall within the bounds of friendship, to touch me so brazenly as, oh, you've got something to ask me? One feature. Like, I wanted the pets. I always wanted the pets. That's the most important thing. And I wanted the robot maids. Pets and robot maids for my hilariously huge mansions so what I would always do is I would always make a floating house. So you make a 2-story house, then you make the second story, you put the stairs, you delete the first story and all the walls and stuff, and you just have floating house. I loved it. It was my favorite thing to do. Solely for the sculpting skill. Right. It's just like you want like 1 or 2 things, but you got to install like so much stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Camera is better in Sims 4, but I mean, okay, I also like the vampire expansion in Sims 4. That was really fun. I actually played the game, not make abominations, make the house a living nightmare. Did I play the game? I don't know. I mostly did murder. Fun fact, in The Sims 1, turns out you can set the school bus on fire. Found that out on accident. Because I was having the Sims do. Turns out it's faster than drowning to just have them light rockets in the house. You take away all of their free will, have them light rockets in the house, and then they die in the fire. But the fire spread to the street, to the
the school bus, which was just waiting for the child who had just lit the fires in the house. That dark fast, but honestly, you know, it was honking the whole time until it turned into 12 piles of ash. Anyways, hey Minty Cow, how's it going? Great to see you. Great to have you here. We're having conversations about games and also playing games. We're doing both, and we're talking about food today too. Stuff. Need a great introduction. Oh boy. Oh, this is always. You are more than welcome to join in. How long Sims can last giving ransom horrid conditions. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, that works. Listen, there's so many ways to play The Sims. I can't really say there's a wrong way to play The Sims, even if it's horrifying to me. Middle Adoro Narrative Investigations. What is playing a game anyways? A paper by Kawajiri Kida. You know idea what it's talking about. It's The Sims. We're talking about specifically The Sims games and how we play The Sims and how we've interacted with The Sims in the past. Looking for something simple and delicious, or, oh, sorry, simple and elegant, my bad. What do you mean exactly? Please explain it a bit more in detail. Oh, of course you're looking for something a girl would like. I get it now. I don't think that's the best plan. For starters, it's a present for someone that's been picked out by someone who doesn't know them. The gift giver needs to think about what the recipient might like. Wow, no shit, Sherlock. What might make her happy? Think seriously, consider it, ponder it, mull it over, and then choose the best possible present. That's what giving a present is all about. It's not what you get, it's the time and energy spent thinking about what might make the other person happy. That's the present's true value. This paper starts an introduction to another paper, but it took up too much space. Lol. One house was literally just a maze that was randomly interrupted by pools you had to cross. They took so long to get to work, they'd had to go home halfway in. They'd be so tired, they instantly drown. Oh my god. You made labyrinths for your poor Sims. Gotta get inside. I gotta go to sleep, but the bed's inside past this pool. You could just an Alfa Romero Montreal. Wow. I mean, to be fair, her car was redonkulous. She is kind of redonkulous as a person. I love her. Huh? Me? What would make me happy? That's a good question. Onigiri. That's what I'd want. Onigiri. Made with love. A nice big onigiri. Girl, I appreciate it. Like, that's such a reasonable request. And like, listen, we've been talking about how like, if you want like the best thing for like apparently all of us in chat, like if we want romance, we want food actually. So like, I'm here for her. Like an onigiri made with love, you bet you. I'm here for that. Death got several sides. You must live in the pool maze house. Played it so long, forgot the story and twists. Okay, so we're not, quick from the beginning. We're not a real person. We have Eden syndrome. Our body is in a hospital somewhere. We're a digital copy of ourselves, but the game seems to forget that sometimes, and apparently we can touch things. We could die somehow, even though we're a digital astral projection. We can eat, everything is completely normal, except for the fact that we can also go into the internet with our whole body and like hack people and stuff. Hacking is a thing that you do with Digimon in this game, because Digimon come from a digital world, but that means that the only place that they can exist here is on the internet. And then we're not isekai, the Digimon are isekai into our world. It's kind of a reverse isekai. We're here in the internet right now. The internet here is like a VR place where you can go, like you have your avatar. So like we're in the internet as our avatar, which is also our body. She is in the internet with her avatar, which is not also her body. But yeah, no, we're in the real world. We're in the real world. Yeah, it's a metaverse, exactly. We're in the real world, not right now, but generally, like when we're talking to our detective friend and we're gonna go to the real world right now, like, here, I'll go to the real world and we'll talk more about it. What? Onigiri's no good? No, onigiri's perfect, girl. You keep living your best life. Okay, so now we're in the real world, but like we're still in a digital body. Because, again, we're an astral projection. We're a digital astral projection. And so basically some of the things that we found out is like, so this girl Yuko, she's the daughter of the big corpo building here, the people who actually like built Eden. Her father built Eden, but her father's been missing for like years and she doesn't know what happened to him. But like this other girl who's like super obnoxious and like, he's like, oh no, she's talking baby voice. Oh, it's me, I'm so cute, I'm special. Like that's how she talks. And like, she took over the company. She's definitely evil. Something to do with like the eaters, which are the things that show up in the internet, the metaverse. They show up in the metaverse and they're the reason we have Eden syndrome, because it like ate our data, kind of. She's definitely a Digimon somehow. You know, it's very possible Kyoko could be a Digimon. Yeah, like honestly, there's a lot of Digimon with Tegol Biddies. Just saying. Like there's just a lot of waifumon, and that's how they want to do their designs, and that's okay. Like listen, even the main character has honestly quite large assets. Like to the point where like I don't know, did they build the shirts around it or did they just stretch it to go with it? Because like it honestly looks questionably extremely specifically tight in ways that like that's not how t-shirts work. That's not how t-shirts work. We did Queen Beemon, which is a photo on the Discord, or sorry, picture on the Discord that Featherdust posted in my channel, who is 100%, first of all, gorge. Second of all, definitely got them tickle bitties to also. I almost Polished, which would have been really weird to just suddenly Ponglish in the middle of a sentence. But then, let's see, okay, what else? So, right. So we became a cyber sleuth because we're trying to solve cyber crimes because Kyoko found us and she's like, oh, this is the problem you have. So we're trying to investigate Big Corpo to find out what's going on because they've done some like illegal acquisitions and they're doing some shady stuff with some of the building practices they've got going on. They're like trying to release a new update that probably is super duper shady. And also we found out very recently that like they're somehow involved with making these eaters, but we don't know why yet. We don't know anything about that. We're still in the dark with a lot of things. We've been left in the dark a lot. And that's where we're at. That's pretty much the big overall, like, plot. So, we're unconscious at the hospital. Are we investigating our own murder? Kinda, yeah, actually. Like, we're not dead, but like, we might as well be. So technically, yeah, we're a digital ghost investigating our own murder, but also in the meantime, having filler episodes, which are kind of fun, actually. I enjoy the weird filler episodes, especially the one about the dolls. That was probably my favorite filler episode. Okay, for those of you who weren't here for that, that was absolutely shenanigans. That was the creepiest thing ever. So basically the idea was there was a new machine that basically would scan your body and then make a little 3D model of you. And it was like a machine in like some of these arcades. The thing is that data was being sold to this creepy company, which was making real dolls, basically like life-sized dolls of these girls. And they were calling it like the perfect girl thing. So imagine your data with your body was being sold and it was like identical in ways that it shouldn't be to creepy people who were only allowed to have the perfect girl doll if they agreed to stay inside their room forever. And then what would happen is it got even darker because they would say, oh, girls will take care of everything, absolutely everything, but you have to stay inside this room forever. You can have your dream harem of your dream girls. But what happened was they were getting plugged into Eden against their will, but they didn't know they were in Eden, so they were getting like hallucinations of what was happening while their body was then being trafficked. So we uncovered a whole like simultaneously like privacy nightmare, horrifying, like very, very naughty, bad company selling people's data to people who should not be having that data, to then human trafficking. Like, I was like, oh my god, it was the most intense, like, thing ever. Like, dude, like, it was brutal. To convey for completely forgetting to separate their dynamic bone groups. Yes. Yep, that do happen.
I mean, listen, almost always the boobs defy physics, and the clothes especially. It's just, clothes don't follow the laws of physics when it comes to, you know, big old bitties. They just don't. Anyways. So yeah, I think I caught everyone up on the coolest stuff. Not support BetterHelp. They are privacy violating scumbag. Whoa, good to know. I did not know that. That's great to know. Thank you for this information. Definitely spread that around. I'm not surprised though. I'm just not surprised. I mean, everyone's buying and selling our data as much as possible, but some people are doing it even more so. Some people are doing it worse. I actually used to sell my data on purpose just because I'm like, y'all are taking it anyways, you might as well. Like, you might as well, like, pay me for it. I would just use a different browser for actual browsing because it was only taking it from one browser, so. I don't remember if Firefox is still better for privacy than Chrome, but I know everything's changed a million times over. Nothing is the same as it was. She said the time spent thinking about the best possible present was a true gift. She has a point there. Wow, of course, that's it. That's exactly what I should do. Think about it seriously and on my own. I'll think about what makes Sakura happiest. Thanks, Kotka Kyoko. Woohoo! Thanks for paying us. Did he really need to go off running and shouting like that? Where the hell is he going anyway? No one knows. Opera GX has data issues. Chromium doing what it does best. Yep. Of course our data's being sold. Yeah. Health records? Oh no, health records and therapy stuff. See, that's exactly my point. Yeah, everything's being sold, but there are some things, like that's a HIPAA violation. And then some. Like that's super duper illegal, but like if it's a website, if it's an online thing, like it's really hard to do anything about that. Yeah, no. We do just because everyone's selling everything. Just because everyone's selling everything, just because privacy is an ever decreasing like aspect of our lives doesn't mean that we shouldn't be more aware of what we can do to keep at least some of our privacy. This is also probably one of the reasons a lot of people switch to Linux too. I mean, did y'all hear about Microsoft Recall? If you haven't heard about Recall, let me break this down for you real quick. Adobe can go directly into the sun. Oh yeah, so Microsoft Recall ended up getting recalled. Haha. Yeah, they're not making it, but like the fact that they even thought it was a good idea is the most horrifying thing ever. So Recall, basically, it was, okay, so in Windows 11, we're gonna have Recall and it's gonna take screenshots of your screen every few minutes. So that way, like the AI can like look at what you were doing and remember what you're doing so you could ask questions to it about what you were doing. And immediately I'm like, oh my God, this is a great way just another way for like corporations to spy on their workers, but not even that. Like apparently it was so easy to hack Recall's data, like hilariously easy. It was a privacy nightmare for so many reasons. Yeah, it was only on 11, you need a super specialist CPU, and they're not even making it anymore. It got such bad press, it's not happening. But yeah. It's still bad to have a thing exist in the first place. I'm honestly not I'm pretty sure what happened was some executive thought it was a brilliant idea and they pushed it through despite people like below them telling them this is not a good idea. Yeah, definitely worth considering switching to Linux. If you ever think about that, and I actually probably am going to because apparently my computer can't support Windows 11 anyways, and eventually I'm going to run out of security updates. But yeah, I might switch to Linux or at least dual boot. And I think it's Linux Mint Cinnamon is basically Linux with like a Windows overlay. So it's really close, and it's also Linux Mint and other versions of Linux are also really good if you want to like keep your computer working as it gets older. It just works longer. Like a long time ago, I had a netbook. Like, yeah, I know that was before the days of tablets. I had a netbook and it was really old already. And I put Linux Mint on it and it like started working actually really well again. And I was just like, whoa, neat, actually functional. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's honestly not a bad idea at all. If you don't want to switch to Linux, you don't have to. 100%. It's always a consideration. No one's going to force you. If you want the ease of Windows because you're used to it, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to switch to Linux, it gets easier constantly. Yeah, exactly. Dual boot Linux Mint and Windows 10 or 11, but yeah. Guy put it back to our Linux model. Yes, it was one specific type of Linux model. It got caught before anything really happened, but yeah, that was a huge big deal. And the only reason that like, it was like the Linux X thing, the only reason that could happen was because this guy managed to gain trust over like, seriously, it was like 5 to 10 years of like doing actual just like normal work, and like tried to sneak this in after years and years and years and years of like becoming a trusted like contributor. Like, yeah. But the fact is that that's what it requires to actually make a security breach for Linux versus, yeah, it's literally, it's a long con in every way, shape, or form. But the fact that that's what it takes is to do that, something like that, which then now all of the developers are like, okay, cool, that's a thing we're gonna look out for now in this specific way, how people do this, like here we're gonna come up with better ways to deal with that. That says a lot, because people make viruses and spyware and all like malware and crap for Windows and Mac all the time, constantly. Like, that stuff comes out daily, I'm sure. Now, are we a lot better about dealing with it? Yeah, honestly, because like even Windows itself is way better at handling it. I mean, you used to have to need like an antivirus on your system. Like, people would argue over which antivirus was the best. And now you really don't need it, especially if you have an ad blocker and you don't go on like shady websites. But I have been getting more and more problems with Windows lately, so I might need to switch to Linux, at least dual boot at some point. Right now I can't because I don't have space on my disk. I probably need to buy a new hard disk before I do that, but also I probably need to learn Linux for job. I've been seeing it on like every single job posting I want to apply to is like Linux knowledge. I'm like, I've installed a Linux Mint once. That was a while ago. Deleting Opera. Interesting. It was based off of literally made from Linux. Yes, it's like a either Linux or a Unix type thing. For the most part, yeah. Like if you have, if you want to, oh brain, yeah. The best browser that I have on my phone to block ads and stuff is Firefox. I have Firefox with uBlock Origin on it. It's working pretty well for the most part. It blocks almost everything on the phone, and honestly, anything that won't load on my phone because it's like, you need to turn off your ad blocker. I'm like, I don't want to be on your website. Goodbye. Absolutely. Good to know. I'm gonna talk to my friend who works for Opera, actually. This makes me interested. Didn't hear as much about that before, because I really only use it for like, I only use Opera, is it Opera GX? I think so. I only use Opera GX specifically so that I can keep like my 5 stream tabs open on there so that they're not connected to any other thing and I can't accidentally close them or accidentally get them lost in like the thousands of tabs I have on other things. Yeah, Firefox is great. Oh yeah, actually, definitely share the Linux distro for gaming, because like, yeah, I was hearing about like there's this new thing, because like it's ever since the Steam Deck came out, basically a ton of games became a lot more compatible with Linux, so there's something that every game that works on the Steam Deck should work on Linux. A specific thing on Linux or a specific kind of Linux, I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was a distro or if it was a program on Linux, but all of them work. So that's the cool thing. As for what field I'm in, well, data. Right now, it's really all I can say is I'm currently looking for jobs in either machine learning or data science or maybe analyst or data engineering. It's kind of like, the thing is like, oh, why all of those, Jellycat? Well, because when you're looking for an entry job, first of all, you don't really get to be picky. And second of all, because there's a lot of overlap in all of those, depending on which company you go to. All of them will just like, the words for what those things are very poorly defined in terms of what actually happens in the company.
So anything of those will work. So same reasoning. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're on the same page. Internet high five. I like Jellycat high five. Here's, you know what, the closest I can do to high five is like you some hearts. Yep, so I feel you. Yeah, no, they really don't describe the job specification. You basically just have to like apply if like, they're just like, oh, we use Python and SQL or SQL. Americans call it SQL sometimes. I'm trying to remember to swap. And yeah, I mean, it applied to a lot of stuff. And it's just like, oh, Python, SQL, like other stuff, machine learning stuff. Yeah, sure, boop. It's true, software engineering barely means anything. I kind of look at what language they're using and it kind of matters, but only kind of. Like there was definitely some stuff where I'd applied to that's like Java, or some things that I applied to that's like C#, because I'm like, yeah, sure, I'd prefer to stay in Python, but like, we'll see. Literally a .NET developer. Oh, neat, actually. Yeah, my experience from C# comes almost exclusively from Unity. So like, it's not the same as .NET, but like, it's still the same syntax. Literally high. Really? Actually, I've seen a lot, like, around here in Poland, I actually seen a lot of like .NET jobs that actually looked like really good and paid really well. So, I don't know, maybe it's location. Yeah, maybe it's a location thing. Some of them might have been remote. I don't know. I mean, if you're in EU, then you can just kind of EU remote more or less anywhere, right? I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Similar issue with PS4 versus PS5. Oh yeah. Little location. Oh yeah. Yeah, there wouldn't be that much .NET stuff there. But if you're happy where you live, then yeah, I imagine for the most part you've been looking for remote work anyways. And there's a lot available, and 4 years of experience should give you access to a lot more stuff. But they're trying so hard to make every job hybrid nowadays, which is fine. I don't hate hybrid. I think it's also kind of a good thing for entry-level people, especially because like it's so much harder to like ping people online constantly instead of just like try moving anywhere on. Oh, okay, totally super duper valid, 100% valid. Yeah, like then yeah, if you're looking around all around the EU, totes retail job hybrid, yo. Actually, okay, I immediately thought about hybrid retail job, and it's just like, I want, like, you should have like a little robot you can drive around that scans groceries, but it has to be manual because like we know that like the AI really can't do it right now, but like a manual robot, imagine if you could just sit at home and like use a controller and pilot a robot that scans groceries. That would be so cool, actually. I like the idea of that. Or just like you go to work and you're in like a little Gundam. Yeah, VR. Oh yeah, VR controlled robot. So basically they could even have like a thing where it just like looks like you're playing like retail job simulator, but it's actually your retail job. That's amazing. Oh God. I have so much sympathy for you right now. Like literally, that's absolutely brutal. No, the thing is, I 100% agree with you. Right now though, even location aside, the job market in general right now is terrible for tech. Is really, really brutal for tech right now. Like a lot of companies did layoffs because they did like crazy overhiring during COVID, etc. So like it's just brutal. Like the companies themselves have way too much power and they're doing way too much shenanigans. Like it's just like, oh hooray, and I'm graduating right now. Of course, of all the times to graduate, it's now. But hey, you know, I'm doing my best. So dang, not even a response. That is brutal for sure. Could never said it. Oh yeah, for sure. No way. No, your job. Like here's the thing about retail. Human labor, because we haven't raised the minimum wage nearly enough, human labor is literally always worse. Or worse. Always cheaper. Yeah, it's worse for us. It's worse for us that we have to like go to work. It's always cheaper to just hire a human to do it. Because like, man, some of these places, like, I want to talk about databases real quick. Like, learning about stuff for like data engineering, for example. you know, you realize like some of the jokes people make is like, yeah, you know, we have this whole database, we want you to take care of it, and you find out that they're running everything on Excel. You're like, oh god, it's Excel and Microsoft Access pages. It's PDFs all the way to, it's PDFs and spreadsheets all the way down. And a lot of it's still on paper. Woo! Excel is not a database. It's not a database. It looks like one to some people, but no. Isn't that? It's crazy. Yeah. We made some blades. Yep, rent also go up. Well, to be fair, that's because Seattle needs rent control in addition to minimum wage increases. Because like, it's just one of those things. It's the same thing. It was like, oh, it's COVID. That's the, like, literally, I heard both. During COVID, people were raising rent because COVID. And then after COVID, people were raising rent because it was after COVID. Like, they used both as reasons to raise the rent. Did it ever go back down anywhere? No. Is it gonna go back down anywhere? Absolutely not. No one's gonna, absolutely not. Seattle does need a lot of things. It do. America needs a lot of things. The world needs a lot of things. Universal basic income, everyone? That'd be great if we could all agree on that, but that's not happening anytime soon. I believe, though, I just want to live in the Star Trek universe where everyone has their needs met. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, the US is lost. It's been lost for a long time. Let's understand. 1,000 years of human evolution have back pain for checking a spreadsheet for 8 hours. Oh god. So true. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, welding, language training, and bounce. Honestly, solid plan. You can like, I hear you can use the welding laser to like rocket yourself across the ocean, right? Space racism, spacism. It's true, all these forehead aliens. I mean, to be fair, it was never supposed to be about, oh, racism is gone. It was always supposed to be an allegory. Like, Star Trek was always allegories to real life stuff, but like, we can talk about how space racism is bad because it's not real racism, so the people who are real life racists might actually think for a second that, oh, it's not really fair to judge people based off of their forehead alienness. It's like, you're almost there, buddy. Become a werewolf. Self-aware wolves. Actually, that's still a subreddit. Yeah, self-aware wolves. I love that subreddit, or at least I did. I haven't looked at it in like at least 5 years, so it might suck now, but self-aware wolves was great because it was basically like people are almost getting it. Like people who are yelling about a thing that is just like, yeah. Everything has downsides, but let me tell you, UBI is still worth trying because it's still better than our current situation. And the fact is, we could give it a shot. You know, there are some, like, the thing is that, like, every time we try to come up with a system, we just come up with all these reasons why it won't work. But, like, our current system doesn't work. So, like, maybe instead of, like, never changing anything until we come up with a perfect magic system that'll always work ever, maybe we could actually, oh, I don't know, try a system, and then once we actually see what the problems are with the system, we could try working on a new system from the actual problems we run into, because almost everything, once you do it at scale, breaks in a way that you don't expect. Because I'm sure UBI would probably work in ways that I don't expect, and it would probably not work in ways that people who are against it don't expect. And we kind of need to find out. Even if it's not literally UBI, I would just like to see change at all. I would like to see like people trying things instead of just, oh, you know, filibuster forever. Material form, maybe. But I've also seen problems with that. Like that kind of reminds me of like stuff that happened in Poland, like when they had communism, like you would have like tickets for like specific things and you would have people standing in line for hours at like, you know, at the grocery store to get stuff. So I think that it depends on like how you do it. And there's also the fact that like the entire point of UBI is that there wouldn't need to, like, you would, yeah, exactly, it's actually a PRL mention, straight up. because like I once I learned about that, I'm like, oh, it's okay. That is actually it helps give you perspective for some stuff that like shouldn't work. Because the whole point about UBI is that like we have the welfare system in America. We have like WIC cards, which are like you get the certain amount of money per month on a card that only lets you buy food and only certain types of food. Like it doesn't let you buy alcohol or cigarettes or whatever. But like the thing is, the systems that exist and the administration and like proving that like people actually earn and deserve a certain amount of money and like how much they should actually get and like how like did they spend it on the right amount, like the checking of all that, the administration costs of that cost so much more than just giving them the money. And UBI makes all of the administration costs of all of those systems go away because like no, it's just flat amount. Flat amount and everyone gets it. That's it. No thank you. I think it's worth trying. I think it's worth trying because I think a lot of these systems are completely, totally flawed, and the administration costs absolutely go nutso butso because there's a lot of nonprofits that are doing a lot of things that make profit. They sure are paying themselves a lot for being nonprofits sometimes. Some nonprofits are great. Don't think that I'm like saying all nonprofits are bad. Absolutely not. But some of them, OpenAI, some of them are definitely not nonprofit, but they sure do like to have those tax reliefs from being nonprofits. Like how you should never support the pink ribbon cancer people. Unfortunately, the breast cancer awareness people. Oh God. Yeah, that's a whole thing. Breast cancer, very important. That organization, very, 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 very scummy. Very, very for profit. Oh man, yeah, OpenAI did another one. Or is it one of the ones I know? I've heard about a lot of weird things OpenAI has been doing lately. When time comes, Server goes to Germany. Yes. I probably do. I do hear about these things, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, but actually I try to keep on the up and up about AI stuff because it's fascinating. Oh, I really appreciate Feather Dust, you reaching out and reaching out your hand to support. That's really sweet. Oh, I feel really good about the community we have going on right now. People supporting people. Because, like, that's the thing that actually works is people supporting people. Like, on an individual level. That does actually make a big difference. It really does. NSA General OpenAI. Started presenting their work of research. Yep, you don't need to license the data used for research. Yep. Not a commercial product. Correct. Well, because originally they weren't. Now the models are commercial. Yep. Because it's not the same data. It's the data that they trained the data off if it is derivative data, but also they have been caught using copyrighted data still because like it's so hard to prove it. It's so hard to prove it. Now here's the thing. I have a lot of opinions about copyright laws in general. Because unfortunately, a lot of the current copyright laws don't actually benefit the little guy. They don't actually benefit the people who need those copyright laws. They mostly just benefit big corporations. There's a lot of problems with copyright laws. Do I think they should go away? Correct. Yo, Disney can directly into the sun. Disney ruined copyright laws. They were reasonable. They were at least much more reasonable before. Copyright is mostly made to benefit Disney, correct? However, I don't think it should go away completely because then you do have problems where like people can't profit properly off of their things, but the current copyright system is completely broken. But still, is what OpenAI doing scummy? Absolutely. They're doing a lot of scummy things. Especially my favorite scummy thing that OpenAI did was basically like, oh, we're a non-profit, but then like Microsoft bought them and it's just like you can't just be non-profit until suddenly now you're for profit and like closed. Yeah. Hey, this is the thing on this channel here. You never know what kind of conversation you're gonna get. Cause I'll go with anything. Like I'll talk about anything. Like sometimes I'll play the game the whole time. Sometimes I'll play the game for like 5 minutes and then we'll talk for like 2 hours. Like that's how my channel be procedurally generated. It's more like ADHD driven in that like, oh no, Rudiment, I appreciate you. very much. I appreciate everyone here who's a part of the conversations, everyone here who's lurking and just enjoying the conversations, everyone here who's here for the game, everyone who's here for both. You guys are all really important to me. This is great and important, and I love being distracted. I love being distracted with things that like either make me mad or passionate. Mostly, okay, passionate's more fun than mad, but sometimes they're very similar, you know? Sometimes we get Houndor Boyfriend. Yes, I remember Houndor Boyfriend. Or, I can't, is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube? Or it might have gotten lost, but the time I made the most cursed sandwich ever, and I was just like giggling like an insane person for like 15 minutes about the sandwich I was making. Is that on YouTube somewhere? Because if not, I might try to like look through the streams that I have on YouTube but haven't published because like, oh God, that's a long story. I'm good about YouTube again now, but I was really bad for a long time. Like I was getting real bad. And I just like was uploading things, but like some things got lost in the ether, some things like ran out of time, some things got downloaded on my computer somewhere and I don't know where they are because like basically the instant like export to YouTube thing broke and I just never fixed it for like a year. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I feel so honored. It's actually one of the things that I like about having a smaller community is that like I can actually discuss with everyone in the chat. I do occasionally, I have ever gotten overwhelmed. It has ever happened, but it only really happens if like there's a whole lot of stuff going on constantly, but even then I'll either like scroll up or I'll do my best always. But the other time it happens is like sometimes I'll be playing like for example, like if I'm playing Phantom Dust, I actually can't always read the text while I'm in the middle of like getting my ass kicked by random robots who are using laser or some other shenanigans at me. But I always do my best, always. And here's a constant rule. If I don't comment on something that you mention and like it's gone from the chat, like it's not in the thing anymore and it's been a few minutes, you are always welcome to bring it up again and say, hey, you didn't see this thing. And I'll be like, yeah, cool, I'll totally chat about that now. Like that's 100% fine by me. Like, because I also, as mentioned, I am legitimately ADHD and I can't be perfect, and so I'm always accepting and appreciative of people who poke me and remind me about things because it's like, oh, thank you for understanding that I didn't ignore you on purpose because I would never do that. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. It did. Oh my God, I did. I remember that gold. I remember I did have all the stages of grief. It was so crazy. Yeah. Is the requirement to join? Oh, maybe. We haven't had a new BCATS member in a long time, but also Lucat, I don't know, it may be never coming back. I feel like Lucat has moved on with their life and I totally understand that, but you know, it might be. I feel like though a lot of people on my stream end up having ADHD or something just because it's like, I've mentioned this before and I like saying it. It's like my favorite thing to say is like literally ADHD people, we attract each other like stand users. We're all JoJo characters. Every ADHD person is actually a JoJo character and we all just are like drawn to each other. Yeah, also it's so easy for me to just talk forever. Like it's actually true. Oh man, so, okay, so once upon a time, I told, some of you guys know this, but like I got paid once to help with research here at the university because I was the only native speaker. I'm like I might be the only native speaker student in like the whole school. Either way. So I got paid to read speeches in English and I had to do it really, really slowly. So it was hard, but like, so we recorded for 2 hours to get all the speeches done. Cause it was like, they were short speeches, but there was a couple stuff in between and we had to redo a couple of them. Like, I think they were like, there was like 4 of them and they were like 15 minutes long. So yeah, but either way. So basically I'm talking for like 2 hours straight and she's like, wow. And like, your voice doesn't even sound tired. I'm like, girl, I stream. Girl, I'm used to talking for 2 hours straight. Like this is how I roll. If anything, I'm talking less because I had breaks. I had like multiple minute breaks before. I did. I had to go. And this, indeed, is a very difficult time for us all. And yet we must all pull together. as one country to unite in fighting this problem with the ecosystem. I'm literally just like saying words. I don't remember any of the speech at all, but that's how I had to talk that slow. And so like I basically like went into like this like almost like newscaster super slow voice because like it was the only voice I could use to do it. And so I did. Oh yeah, that totally is Fetch Quest voice. It is. An audiobook there. Oh my god, yeah, it's so slow. It's so slow. No, actually I realized as I said the words bind together as a country, I'm like, wait, no, not like that. And then I had to push it in a different direction, you know, like, and luckily I was talking slow enough that I could like think about like 5 different ways I could take the thread before saying more words. It was really bizarre though to like watch yourself say things. I'm like, no, hold on, this is just autocorrect. It's not, no. You know, just a stochastic parrot. Aren't we all just stochastic parrots? You know, deep down when we're improvising full time. I do actually need to drink more of this tea. It's very good. Okay. Well, I'm having an absolutely fantastic time. However, all y'all, and as much as I'm like, I could go forever, I could. However, I have some things that I need to do later today. So my plan is we're gonna wrap up this conversation. We're gonna wrap up the conversation in game and out of game, and we're gonna call it a night. And then I'll see you all next Monday. Reminder for this, Monday. I am changing now that classes are over, and so that I have even fewer things interrupting stream, I will be streaming on Mondays and Wednesdays. Stream days are changing. This will be changed in my schedule. I finished my classes. I still have to take the exam to graduate, but I'm real heckin' close. Real close. Wednesday and Monday. I totally understand and respect that. Don't you worry, we always have YouTube. Every single stream, and I've been very good about this, every single stream I do ends up on YouTube. And for some reason, like a lot of people are watching the Phantom Dust streams, like some of them, and like at random, like literally one of my Phantom Dust streams is like now my most watched stream on YouTube, and I'm just like, but why? What did I do? That's neat. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Maybe there's just not that many people who like streamed Phantom Dust. Probably not. Might be that thing. Yeah, really. Good to know, actually. Well, I look forward, I really want to play Phantom Dust again, actually. Oh my god, I got there. Oh my god, I got to the point where I actually like want to play Phantom Dust again. I mean, I kind of had gotten to that point for a while, but like seeing it again, like realizing that I got there, like the self-reflection on that is crazy. But yeah, no, I'm real close to graduating, you guys. And I'm really excited because it means I finally get to be done. I finally get to go career job stuff, you know, viewer battles. Really? Interesting. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever try that, but I probably would get my butt kicked. Oh, that's true. I am on the final battle, I think. And then like at the final battle, if there's like post-game stuff, I'll do that. But if there isn't and I still have like time left in the stream, yeah, sure, I'll let people fight me because I'll just get my butt kicked straight up. I'll bring like the hyper kick deck and I'll be like, cool, you're gonna kick my butt. I'm gonna kick as I can until I kick. It could be fun, like a finale. Maybe. I guess we'll see. I mean, it also just might be something I do just for a little bit, because here's the thing, I also really want to play Inscription. I really want to play Before Your Eyes. I really want to play I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. I really want to play 13 Sentinels, and there's like, that's a lot of games. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a lot of games. At least some of them are short, and I can actually do the short game first. It's kind of my plan. I want to do some of the shorter games, but Inscription has been like on my list, my to-do list for so long. Yeah, I know, actually. It was on sale like literally months ago, and I bought it because it was just like, yeah, I'm really excited about these games. I just like wish I had more time to do all the stuff, but it'll be fine. Mondays, Wednesdays, we'll get through this.
We'll get through this. And some days I might actually be able to stream slightly longer, but not today. It's already 10 minutes past. Oh my god, I'm being so bad. Okay. You guys are amazing. I need to finish this dialogue. Keyed in your preps yet? Oh man. If you've seen my YouTube channel, then you can get a pretty good sense of it, but like my preferences are kind of all over the place. I especially currently, my thing I'm kind of looking, because like my preferences change over time, but right now I'm in the mood for like short indie story games, because I like to have an experience that I can have for the first time and share with people who also really enjoyed the story, because I love when passionate people join me and like see a thing, they're like, oh my god, I love this game, and like, you know, they get to experience it through me again. Please write this to me on the Discord. I can try to write it down, but it might get lost before I get there, because like I just don't want to forget. I will put, because I literally have like a list. I have a list of games. It's very long, but I still have a list and I still look at everything, because sometimes if it's short enough, it can get bumped up the list. Like if it's a like 1 or 2 stream length game, it can get bumped up higher. So, okay, here's the dialogue. Youth is wasted on the young. Ha 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 ha. Kyoko thinks she's old. Unless she is. What if she's a 1,000-year-old demon? We don't know. Actually, it's funny. I need to finish the dialogue in game. Youth is wasted on the young. Well, we finished it. Good job, everyone. We got there. How long? How long did it take me to finish that dialogue? Like, how long? Rest of one stream. Then it's getting bumped pretty high up that list then. You sold me. Actually, it doesn't matter how much it costs, because it probably won't cost that much because it's shorter, but it does matter. I need to be careful with how much money I spend on things lately, so cheers. Yeah, pressing A. Oh, it took time, effort. Truly, it's a miracle that we can ever press A in this economy in these times. Anyways, hey, so yeah, yet again, I will see you all on Monday or Wednesday in the future. Thank you so much for joining and hanging out. It's an absolute pleasure as always. Today's stream was just really lovely. Yeah, and I wish you all a wonderful evening, day, like whatever time zone you're in. I don't know. I just hope it goes good for you. I hope everything is amazing until Monday, Wednesday I see you again, or just forever. Just always good. I'm just saying words at this point because I don't really want to go, but I gotta go. Anyways, good night, everyone.